Stoicism versus popular psychology. What's the difference? Introduction. Stoicism is a time-honored philosophy, while popular psychology is a new trend that promises quick results. But how do you figure out which path is right for you? In this video, we'll compare these two systems of thought and find out how they differ, what their strengths are, and how they can impact your self-development. Join us as we uncover key insights to help you manage your mind and life. Part 1. Fundamental Principles of Stoicism. Stoicism originated in ancient Greece around 300 BC, but found its greatest popularity in the Roman Empire. Its founders, such as Zeno of Citium, Seneca, Epictetus, and Marcus Aurelius, laid the foundations for a philosophy that still helps people today to cope and remain balanced. Stoicism offers not just an ideology, but a set of practical principles that can change the way you approach life. What is the dichotomy of control? A key principle of Stoicism is the idea of the dichotomy of control. It holds that there are things in our lives that we can control, our thoughts, actions, decisions, and things that are beyond our control, other people's opinions, weather conditions, global events. By focusing only on the things we can change, we are freed from the anxiety and stress associated with trying to control the uncontrollable. Example: if you are preparing for an important job interview, you can control your knowledge, preparation, and behavior, but you cannot influence the employer's final decision. Stoics teach you to channel your energy into preparation rather than fear of the outcome. Virtue is the foundation of life. Stoicism proclaims that the highest goal of human life is the development of the virtues: wisdom, courage, moderation, and justice. These are not merely theoretical concepts, but practical qualities that can be developed through daily action. Wisdom, the ability to make rational decisions and to distinguish the important from the unimportant. Courage, the strength to persevere in spite of fear or hardship. Moderation, the ability to find balance in one's desires and behavior. Justice, the desire for honesty and kindness in dealing with others. Each of these virtues helps the Stoic to remain calm, steadfast, and clear of mind. Living in harmony with nature. Another fundamental idea of Stoicism is the principle of living in harmony with nature. This does not mean living in the forest or giving up technology, but rather understanding how the world works and accepting its laws. Stoics believe that the universe has an order, and we should strive to live in accordance with that order, not resist it. For example, we cannot change the natural course of things. Events such as aging, death, or weather changes are inevitable. Instead of resisting these facts, the Stoic learns to accept them with understanding. How do Stoics view emotions? Emotions such as anger, fear, or jealousy are considered natural reactions, but Stoics teach not to let them control us. Instead of suppressing emotions, Stoicism suggests recognizing their causes and controlling our reactions. This is accomplished through the practice of self-observation and reflection. Example: if someone rudely interrupts you, your first reaction may be anger. However, the Stoic will ask himself, "Why does this bother me so much? Is this important in the long run? Can I choose a calmer and more reasonable response?" Practices of Stoicism. Stoics developed many daily exercises to help strengthen the mind and develop inner peace. 1. Morning meditation, reflecting on the day ahead, on expectations, and on how to respond appropriately to possible difficulties. 2. Evening reflection, analyzing the day's actions and thoughts to see what has been accomplished and what can be improved. 3. Negative visualization, imagining the worst-case scenario to prepare for it and appreciate what you have. These principles and exercises make Stoicism not just a philosophy, but a practical tool for every day. Part 2. Foundations of Popular Psychology. Popular psychology, as opposed to Stoic philosophy, is a more modern and expansive field that includes a variety of approaches, techniques, and theories aimed at a mass audience. Its goal is to offer accessible solutions to improve everyday life, as well as increase happiness, motivation, and self-actualization. What is popular psychology? Popular psychology covers many topics, from self-help and coaching to stress management and communication techniques. It takes its roots from academic psychology, but often simplifies complex scientific ideas to make them understandable and applicable to the average person's life. Examples of popular trends are 1. Psychology of happiness. Theories such as Martin Seligman's positive psychology that help us understand what makes people happy. 2. Emotional intelligence. Daniel Goleman's concept that teaches how to understand and manage your emotions. 3. Motivational theories. Techniques based on the ideas of Sigmund Freud, Carl Rogers, or more modern approaches such as SMART goals or success visualization techniques. Popular psychology strives to be practical, which makes it appealing to a wide audience. It is easily adaptable to each individual's needs and can be implemented in any area of life. Simplification and general presentation. Unlike rigorous philosophical systems such as Stoicism, popular psychology often avoids deep criticism and analysis. This is because of its goal: to make knowledge accessible and inspiring. For example, self-help books often offer universal advice that fits most people. However, because of its simplistic approach, popular psychology can lose accuracy. Scientific terms and methods are sometimes distorted or taken out of context to be more appealing. This creates room for pseudo-scientific ideas that are not supported by research. Examples of concepts from popular psychology are 1. Live in the present moment. This idea is often found in self-help books and lectures. It is based on the principle of mindfulness, popularized by Eastern practices such as meditation. 2. You can do anything, a concept that is often found in motivational books. It aims to inspire people to believe in their capabilities and strive for more. But this approach often ignores limiting circumstances such as social or economic reality. 3. Positive thinking. A popular technique that involves focusing on the good aspects of life. Although it can improve mood, excessive optimism sometimes leads to ignoring real problems and inadequate preparation for difficulties. Practicality and results. Popular psychology is results-oriented. It is a here-and-now approach that gives concrete tools: how to improve self-esteem, how to build relationships, how to manage time. The methods of popular psychology are easily adaptable, so they are often used in coaching and training. For example, while Stoicism offers fundamental philosophical foundations for living, popular psychology can advise on how to, here and now, schedule a day or learn how to negotiate. Criticism of popular psychology. Popular psychology is criticized for being superficial. It often ignores long-term work on oneself and can create the illusion of instant success. Books like The Secret or material on the law of attraction teach people to expect that positive thoughts alone will attract success, even though there is no scientific evidence for this. Contradiction with the principles of Stoicism. Popular psychology often focuses on achieving happiness and success, which can contradict Stoic philosophy. Stoicism teaches that happiness is not a goal, but a side effect of living a virtuous life. Popular psychology, on the other hand, tends to create happiness for happiness' sake, which, from a Stoic perspective, can be superficial. Part 3. Fundamental differences. Stoicism and popular psychology. Stoicism and popular psychology have similar goals: to help people cope and find inner balance. However, their approaches and underlying principles differ significantly. This part of the video delves into the philosophical and practical differences between the two systems. 1. Focus on internal or external outcomes. One of the main differences between Stoicism and popular psychology is what they emphasize. Stoicism. The teachings focus on the inner world, i.e., thoughts, actions, and virtue. What matters to Stoics is not what happens, but how one reacts to circumstances. For example, a Stoic would say, "You can't change the rain, but you can choose not to be upset about it." Popular psychology focuses on external results, focuses on achievement, a better job, relationship, or material success. Popular psychology offers practical steps to improve one's life, often emphasizing how to be more productive, successful, and confident. Example: if a Stoic accepts their current situation as a given and works on their reactions, popular psychology will offer tools to change the situation. 2. Emotional attitudes, Stoicism. Stoics view emotions as a result of our beliefs. For example, if you are angry, it is because you have misinterpreted the situation. The goal of Stoicism is to learn how to control our judgments rather than suppress our emotions. As a result, the Stoic seeks inner peace, ataraxia, through conscious perception of the world. Popular psychology. Emotions are often thought of as something natural to understand and express. Popular psychology may suggest techniques such as keeping an emotion journal or breathing exercises to better cope with emotional upheaval. Contradiction. Popular psychology encourages the individual to live emotions, whereas Stoicism suggests a rethinking of how to relate to them so that they do not control the individual. 3. The purpose of life, Stoicism. For the Stoics, the purpose of life is to live in harmony with nature and virtue. This means acting justly, courageously, prudently, and moderately, regardless of external circumstances. Happiness for the Stoics is a side effect of living by these principles, not an end in itself. Popular psychology. Its goal is to make people happy. This often involves improving self-esteem, social skills, and success. However, popular psychology does not always delve into questions of the meaning of life, preferring to focus on the practical aspects of everyday happiness. Critical view. For Stoics, happiness built only on emotion or achievement may be short-lived. Popular psychology, from a Stoicist perspective, sometimes treats the meaning of human existence too superficially. 4th, practices and tools. Stoicism and popular psychology offer different approaches for self-improvement. Practices of Stoicism: morning and evening reflections, journaling to analyze one's actions, visualizing difficulties, imagining the worst-case scenario so that you can be prepared for it, reminding oneself of the temporariness of things, memento mori. These practices help the Stoic to strengthen his resilience and humility in the face of what he cannot change. Tools of popular psychology: time management techniques, SMART planning, affirmations and visualization of success, visualizing what you want to achieve, working with attitudes, replacing negative thoughts with positive ones. Popular psychology aims to achieve a quick effect and can be useful in the short term, whereas Stoicism forms a sustainable philosophy of life. 5. Attitude toward failure, Stoicism. Failures are a part of life that should be accepted with gratitude. They serve as opportunities for growth. For example, if you lose your job, a Stoic would advise you to focus on what the situation can teach you. Popular psychology. Here the emphasis is on how to overcome failure. For example, you may be motivated to look for a new chance, focus on success, and avoid negativity. Examples for the audience. 1. A Stoic might say, focus on what you can do. Popular psychology would say, you can change your life if you have the right mindset. 2. If there is a crisis in your life, a Stoic will suggest finding lessons in it, and popular psychology will suggest practical steps for recovery. This part emphasizes the fundamental differences between the two approaches, showing that Stoicism offers profound changes in outlook, while popular psychology often focuses on practical and short-term solutions. Part 4. Practical application of Stoicism and popular psychology. Which to choose? This part of the video focuses on how Stoicism and popular psychology are applied in practice. Here, viewers will be asked to compare which approach is better suited for dealing with everyday problems and life's challenges. 1. Stoicism. How to apply to real life. Stoicism has a long history of practical application, beginning with ancient Roman philosophers such as Marcus Aurelius and Seneca. In real life, Stoicism helps a person cope with hardship. For example, in the event of job loss, Stoicism teaches us to focus on what we can do in the here and now, instead of worrying about what is already beyond our control. Reduce stress. The practice of separating the controllable from the uncontrollable, the dichotomy of control, allows us to give up worrying about things we can't change. Make good choices. Stoics believe that any action should be based on virtue, not on emotions or desires. Example: suppose you are late for an important meeting because of traffic. The Stoic uses this situation as an opportunity to practice patience, realizing that he cannot control the traffic, but he can control his emotions. 2. Popular psychology, tools for life. Popular psychology also provides many techniques for dealing with life's challenges. Time management. For example, using the Pomodoro method to increase productivity. Working with self-esteem. Affirmations like, "I am worthy of success," help a person improve their attitude towards themselves. Motivation through visualization. Imagining the ideal outcome helps to stay motivated in difficult projects. Example: if a person is late for a meeting, popular psychology may suggest breathing techniques to relieve stress or focusing on positive thinking. Perhaps this will give me time to prepare for the conversation. 3. What is appropriate for the long term? Stoicism. Its goal is to change one's outlook and accept life as it is. The practice of Stoicism takes time and deep awareness, but produces lasting results by helping one feel free and resilient in the face of challenges. Popular psychology. Its approach focuses on achieving specific goals quickly. For example, if you want to speak better in public, popular psychology will provide techniques to reduce anxiety. However, its effects may be short-lived if underlying beliefs are not addressed. Comparison. If Stoicism teaches be prepared for the storm, popular psychology suggests find shelter. Stoicism strengthens from within, while popular psychology works on external circumstances. 4. When to apply Stoicism and when to apply popular psychology? Sometimes it is best to combine both approaches. In situations that require awareness and patience, such as a major loss or long-term life change, Stoicism will be the more appropriate choice. For short-term goals such as increasing productivity or improving communication, popular psychology offers quick and effective tools. 5. Mistakes in application. Audiences are often confused when choosing between the two approaches. Some try to apply Stoicism as a psychological tool for immediate results, losing its philosophical depth. Others may fixate on the practices of popular psychology, ignoring the importance of deep beliefs and the meaning of life. Example: if you are going through a divorce, popular psychology may advise starting a new life and focusing on the positive, while Stoicism would suggest reflecting on the lessons from the experience and strengthening inner peace. 6. Recommendations to viewers. 1. If you are looking for a way to strengthen inner resilience, Start with Stoicism practices such as journaling or meditating on the temporality of things. 2. If you have a specific goal, such as losing weight or increasing confidence, use the tools of popular psychology. 5. Mistakes in application. Audiences are often confused when choosing between the two approaches. Some try to apply Stoicism as a psychological tool for immediate results, losing its philosophical depth. Others may fixate on the practices of popular psychology, ignoring the importance of deep beliefs and the meaning of life. Example: if you are going through a divorce, popular psychology may advise starting a new life and focusing on the positive, while Stoicism would suggest reflecting on the lessons from the experience and strengthening inner peace. 6. Recommendations to viewers. 1. If you are looking for a way to strengthen inner resilience, start with Stoicism practices such as journaling or meditating on the temporality of things. 2. If you have a specific goal, such as losing weight or increasing confidence, use the tools of popular psychology. Part 5. How to combine Stoicism and popular psychology for maximum effect? In the final section of the video, we will discuss how to use Stoicism and popular psychology together in a way that complements each other. This will help viewers find a balance between philosophical depth and practical benefits in their daily lives. 1. Benefits of combining approaches. Stoicism and popular psychology can form a powerful duo if used consciously. Stoicism helps to establish long-term life principles, teaches inner stability, and provides tools for managing emotions. Popular psychology offers quick and simple tools that can be applied immediately. Example: if you are going through a crisis, Stoicism will give you the strength to accept the inevitable, while popular psychology will offer techniques for maintaining motivation and productivity. 2. How to integrate Stoicism into everyday popular psychology practices. To combine these approaches, start by integrating Stoic principles into your daily actions. Journaling. Use journaling to analyze your reactions, a Stoic practice, and complement it with a gratitude list from popular psychology. This helps maintain inner resilience and a positive mindset. Breathing techniques. When feeling stressed, use the breathing techniques recommended in popular psychology to relieve tension. Afterward, ask yourself, am I controlling the situation? If not, why should I worry? Mindfulness. Practice meditation on the temporality of life, for example, memento mori, and complement it with mindfulness exercises from cognitive practices. This helps stay in the moment without losing the philosophical perspective. 3. Stoicism as the base and popular psychology as the tools. One of the best ways to combine these approaches is to assign roles. Use Stoicism as your operating system for life. Let your core life principles be based on Stoic ideas, dividing things into what you can control and what you cannot, accepting the temporality of life, and striving for virtue. Apply popular psychology as the programs for achieving specific goals. These can be tools for improving productivity, building relationships, or overcoming fears. Example: if you have a complicated relationship with a colleague, Stoicism will guide you to focus on your behavior and reactions, while popular psychology will suggest ways to improve communication or develop empathy. 4. The importance of balance. While Stoicism may seem too rigid and demanding, popular psychology can sometimes appear overly simplified and superficial. To achieve harmony, avoid extremes. Don't try to completely shut off your emotions, as Stoicism might sometimes be interpreted, but also avoid striving for constant positivity at any cost. Learn to find lessons in difficulties, Stoicism, but also remember the importance of self-care, popular psychology. Example: after a failure at work, Stoicism will help you accept it as an inevitable part of life, while popular psychology will offer concrete actions for restoring confidence. 5. Mistakes to avoid. When combining Stoicism and popular psychology, be mindful of certain pitfalls. Don't use Stoicism as an excuse for passivity. For instance, the idea, "It's out of my hands, so I won't do anything," contradicts the Stoic drive for action within one's control. Don't rely on quick fixes from popular psychology as a panacea. While they are helpful, they do not replace deep personal work. 6 step-by-step plan for viewers. 1. Start by reading the classics of Stoicism, Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, Epictetus, and implementing their ideas in your daily life. 2. Choose 2 to 3 techniques from popular psychology that suit your goals, e.g., visualization, affirmations, or time management. 3. Experiment and analyze the results through journaling. Ask yourself, how did I react? What can I improve? Which tools worked? 4. Regularly return to Stoic principles to keep focused on long-term goals. 7. Conclusion of the part. By combining the philosophical depth of Stoicism with the practical methods of popular psychology, you can achieve a harmonious balance between resilience and effectiveness. This approach not only helps overcome challenges, but also fosters personal growth, keeping the mind and emotions in balance. Conclusion. Stoicism provides a philosophical guide for long-term growth, while popular psychology helps solve immediate problems. Ask yourself, what do you want to achieve? Each approach can inspire you to make changes. Subscribe to the channel, like the video, and comment with your thoughts on Stoicism and popular psychology. Remember what Marcus Aurelius said, "Live as though you were already happy."